everybody, welcome back to the table. My name is Devin.
And I'm Liz.
And we are BoardGameHype. And today we are bringing you a preview of Micro Dojo, Loyalty and Deceit by Downton. It's a 1 to 2 player game, 30 minutes, and ages 14 and up. This is a new expansion to the original Micro Dojo, small, very micro game.
Yes.
Probably the smallest game I have ever played.
And this is a prototype, correct? So
everything you see here is completely a prototype, bound to change. And in the thing he was written up, he did say he was for sure changing some things with this. So keep that in mind when we're talking about this. Let's tell everyone what about this.
I would love to.
Okay, awesome.
Your hard work in Micro Dojo not only drew the eye of the Shogun, but also the attention of 2 rival clans that now try to claim the town for their own. This Shinchoku clan bring progress and prosperity, whilst the Tsuyo clan cultivate power and corruption. Tsuyo clan cultivate power and corruption. Pledge your loyalty, earn support, and help your chosen clan come to power.
So, this is everything you see here. We're going to go a little bit over. Not in too much detail, because we're not doing a full how to play, so we're just previewing this. But this setup combines the new expansion material as well as like 5 or 6 of the things from the base game. So let's go over a little bit of how to play the game. So basically what you're going to be doing is on your turn, you're going to have 2 steps. You're going to be able to move 1 available meeple. And as of right now, as you can see, we've got a little meeple thing there. That's actually in the deluxe edition.
Shown in the front of it.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was on both sides.
Nope, prototype.
That's actually in the deluxe edition, but the regular edition, you have these cardboard punch-outs.
Yeah, just a little meeple, more tokens versus wooden meeples.
So what you're going to do is you're going to move one of your meeples to a space, and then they all have resources on them, underneath them. So what you're going to do is move, collect those resources, and then you can place your daimyo on the meeple you just moved. So when you move one, you're going to place, where is that? Right here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to use a green. You're going to place your little daimyo there, and then that way you know you can't use that space next turn. You have to move to a different space. Then you're going to resolve a space. Like I said, there's golden food, build, or you take certain actions, and all of the actions and everything is all highlighted really well on the rulebook.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's just a little bit of how to play. Do you want to go over more? Or
so just I guess to add what our expansion adds. So that is your base game how to play. The expansion is going to add loyalty and favor. Those are the 2 focus areas.
Mechanisms.
Yes. So loyalty lets you either advance your
daimyo. Yep.
Daimyo.
I think.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if we're wrong on that.
By 1 step on the single track. So you have a track over here on the side. It lets you advance it. When you hit 2, you automatically get to do whatever this little action is, and then when you hit 5, you automatically get this location. So definitely worth trying to advance along the track, or you can take a favor. So favors,
that's indicated with these little tokens here.
Yes, and favors are really, really cool because you can actually trade 2 in for a victory point. They can be used in place of gold or food. So they're kind of like a
one
size
like a catch-all.
Kind of yeah, like a very general kind of just type of currency.
Yeah, so like for example, if you don't have coins or if you don't have food, it's like, well, you worked for the favor and now you can use that favor.
Yes. So those are going to be kind of your big things. They also have added lots of new objectives. We have
the objectives are up here on the top.
Yes, we've got objectives up here on the top. And on the back, something that I really, really like about this game is because the pieces are so small, there's not a lot of room for text, obviously. So it's a lot of symbols and iconography.
Yep.
But on the back, they explain every single thing you could ask. So in both the base and the expansion, so I think that's cool.
One thing I really like about it is they have suggested setups. And for beginning players, like
it's
us,
so nice.
We're like, okay, cool. And that's what these are showing, right?
So actually, suggested setup is going to show right here in the instructions. That's like hey, this is your very first time.
Yeah.
And then it actually gives you complexity ratings if you wanted to kind of branch outside of that and choose other ways. Otherwise, they also have a QR code you can scan and then you can
And there'll be a ton more different setups.
setup options. So.
There's also, with this expansion, you can actually do, it's fully modular. So that means all of these tiles come out and you can make your own board. So that is how you can build a custom setup.
Yes.
And in the base game, you weren't able to do that. So this is adding a ton of replayability to it as well.
Yes. Yeah, otherwise, the only other really cool thing you can do is you can actually extend the game. So if we were to flip just this border over, it extends the game. So now you're playing to 9 victory points. You have an additional objective up here. So really just kind of ups the ante and makes it a little more challenging.
Yeah, and so like she said, it's going to add a ton of new things. So the envelope edition, that's also another thing I really like, is the price point is £5, I believe, is what that symbol is.
Yes, that would be
the price point is going to be £5, and it comes in a little envelope, and it's just like a cardboard.
Super accessible, super affordable, awesome, and better
us,
for the environment.
Yeah, I was gonna say for us, like better for the environment, so I'm really excited about that. This is going to be launching on Kickstarter on March 16th, and the envelope edition is going to have 1 token punch board with the game opponents, a printed rulebook, and then 10 cards, 8 setup cards, 2 reference cards. Then there's a deluxe edition, and that's going to include 8 character meeples, as you can see here, 1 triple layer game board. That is not included, but it's intended as a stretch goal, which let's do that because that is amazing.
Let's hit those stretch goals.
And then a game box is also a work in progress and not included in what you see here. So there's some exciting things coming around in the stretch goals as well.
And the deluxe edition is not that much more, right?
10 pounds. So come on, like £5, £10.
Which USD, that's going to be $5 to $6, $10 to $11.
So I mean, it's worth it to upgrade it, and you know, Ben's a good friend of ours, so I'm really excited.
Is such an adorable little game, like such a cool way to introduce someone to more of a Euro style game that is typically more heavy, but it's just this adorable little non-threatening game board.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm not a Euro player at all. She's only played like probably 1 or 2 Euro games, and this is one of them.
And I really liked this one.
Yeah,
I had a great experience.
We both really enjoyed it. Thought it was a great gameplay experience. I'm really excited to now dive in a couple more times with Loyalty and Deceit.
Yes.
And you can reach out to Ben on Facebook at ben@prometheusgamelabs.com with any other further questions. I know he has a Micro Dojo Facebook group, Facebook page, all that fun stuff.
Email him, Facebook him, any of the above.
And if you don't know how to do any of that, just email us.
Just comment.
Comment below.
Carrier pigeon, whatever needs to happen.
So yes, that is Micro Dojo, Loyalty and Deceit, coming to Kickstarter on March 16th of 2022. My name is Devin.
And I'm Liz.
And we hope you have a good time entering the dojo.